So, on this episode of Agree to Disagree, right? And I'm shocked that they actually made Walk on Water a video, but we actually took the time to listen to the rest of Eminem's album, and we're actually going to give a real review. Let's do this.
Gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it pay like magic. Money. Gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it pay like magic.
How many times you listened to this song, SL? He actually made an official video for it.
I listened to it probably like 4 times.
4 times?
I listened to it 4 times.
I heard it once and I never wanted to hear this damn song.
Yeah, because I listened to it once and I listened to it again just to be sure that that's what it was. I listened to it 3 times to be sure I liked it. And I listened to it 4 times and it told me that I didn't like it. So it took me 4 listens to really figure out that, you know what, I didn't really like this song. So I mean, I don't like to go off the first judgment. I like to, you know what I mean, let it soak in there. And then I let it soak, you know what I mean? And then if it just don't stick, you know.
Alright, so
what can you say?
Talking about that, leading into our Eminem album review, I didn't listen to Walk on Water more than one time. One time, and that was it. I just listened to Eminem's album for the second time. And SL just listened to it for the first time. So keep that in mind. If you are an Eminem fan, I do suggest if you only listen to it once, go back and listen to it again. Because you will start to notice the Eminem stuff that you didn't notice before. Now, the album is a good thing, I feel. Some people may say it's a bad thing. I say it's a good thing that there are 19 tracks on the song, including 2 interludes that the interludes actually go hard, as SL said. How the interlude go harder than the song. But you can actually create your own track list from songs that you pick, because like the chaotic part about this album is that the sounds don't mix. It goes from hip-hop to rock to pop to opera and everywhere else in between. There's no consistent sound. There's no consistent M. You're not gonna be able to listen to this album continuously and enjoy the whole thing through. You're gonna have to pick your own certain songs that you like out of that. So I originally said it's trash, but there's enough songs on there that I can say can make an EP, make a good EP. It's still not a good album to me though.
So the EP, you know that it would have to cut it shorter.
Like
so
5, 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah, I mean if you cut that, it's about what, 3 EPs in there?
Yeah.
About 3 EPs worth. I mean the content, I mean I do agree with you as far as the content. It was just random content. You know, it was one track was this type of sound, next track was this type of sound. You know, it was random verses, random M. By all means, it does go hard. It's consistent. You know what I mean? It has a good technique and things like that. But it's just like, it's not like Eminem didn't really write these songs or the concept for these songs. It was just.
And here's the thing we gotta discuss about M. Did M ever make the album that he wanted to? Because we can listen to this as Eminem fans and say, I don't think he wanted to make this album. I don't think that he wanted to come out with Walk on Water. I don't feel he wanted to do that. This is not M being in control of his own artistry, but trying to maintain some control of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that definitely, I can coincide with that. I would add, it's a thing where Eminem is very conscious because he's perceived a certain way due to his white skin or perceived white skin, then, you know, he's going to get treated in a different light. So he uses that also to his advantage in order to try to, you know, finagle the bagel, as I would like to say. She's trying to finagle the bagel. Like he's on that tightrope, but still trying to be close to himself as possible, which I can't, you know what I mean? And really, I can't really get mad at that. Like he's just, you know, he's He's trying to, but the only thing I can really critique is, okay, well, you need to have a little bit more power in your whole creative process of your art from start to finish.
But I'm gonna hit you with this question, SL. You said he was constantly trying to be Eminem, and one of the things you said while we was listening to that shit was he doesn't have to try this hard. So you really telling me that because it doesn't sound like Eminem at all, he had to try extra hard to sound like Eminem?
No, I mean, he don't. It's Eminem always gonna sound like Eminem. He knows how to. He knows how to do whatever he needs to do. You know what I mean? But it just he's choosing just to I guess people would say he's experimenting. You know, he's an experimental artist. Everything is very surprise factor with Eminem because you wondering what is he going to say next?
Yeah,
that's that Eminem stuff. What is he going to say next? He did something with his mom. He talked bad about killing his girlfriend. You like, what else is he? So that's this Eminem factor. You know what I mean? It's really chaos energy. That's why we attracted to because it's chaos. But they trying to put Eminem to like a certain form, and he's trying to inject the chaos within features, and it's very difficult to inject all of this natural Eminem energy chaos into the, you know what I mean, trying very hard. But I mean, it's a thing where I mean the content has to be similar from track in and track out. It can't be like different vibes or different,
Then you don't sound like one consistent artist.
Right.
And that's the thing that I've always gave M sort of a buffer on how I truly feel, because I always felt like he was handcuffed, and he handcuffs himself. So it's like I can't truly judge what he does, because it's like if you had a choice, you probably would have did something else, but you feel like you don't. You feel like that's you, and that's what you have to be. So I've always gave M that kind of leeway, so to speak. But
I mean, if you really look at it, man, it's like Eminem doesn't really use his white privilege like he should. Because
he has, of course.
I mean, but he has with
just
hip hop
by being able to get away with saying the stuff that he says.
Well, business wise, as far as he has Shady Records, right? Alright, cool. Shady Records, cool.
But no,
cool.
He got Shady Records, but there's still people over him.
Right. Exactly.
M didn't have any leverage coming into the industry.
So where's M's leverage? Where does he pull from?
It's selling power.
Where is that generated from? That's generated from his skin color. His selling power is his skin color. But the fact that he's technical is a wow. Oh my God. That means I can really sell you now.
Gotta have it. Make it disappear.